We need to talk, you and I. Some mods are optional. They're fun. They're silly. They're occasional, perhaps. Some mods are kind of like little gameplay tweaks to give you a little bit more fun. Some mods are graphical enhancement that'll make your eyes bleed a little bit down the edge. Some mods are the kind of thing you install for a day and go, that was great, but not for me. But some mods are essential. Some mods are the kind of thing that you install and you think, I could never live without this ever again. And today's mod is one of them. Picture the scene. You, an adventurer, a traveler, maybe, a wanderer. Let's give you the phrase. Come across a brand new city or town like Concord in front of us here, and you think, oh my goodness, look at this city. There is building after building, and there is house after house, there is section after section, and your brain starts getting excited. The role player in you starts to kind of fantasize about the stories that you're going to discover, the worlds that you're going to explore, the people that you could meet, the bad guys that you could fight, the loot that you could steal from here, and it all starts well. You find the odd house, you go inside, you eat some crispy squirrel bits because you love the way they tingle as they go down. But then all of a sudden, you realize that the city is a little bit of a lie. This building, it's sealed up. It's not really a building. And so's this one. And so's this one. And so's this one. And so's that one. And so's that one. And so's that one. And all of a sudden, you realize that this is a really, really, really beautiful exterior world, and there are very, very, very few buildings you can actually go inside. There's the museum, there's the church, there's a couple of houses on the exteriors, on the edges of the city, but by and large, this beautiful town it's there for show, shall we say display purposes only. But the mod I'm going to show you today is one of those ones that once you install it, you think, I could never go back, because the mod I'm going to show you today will put a lot more, not all, but a lot more of these houses able to go inside, a lot more items to pick up, a lot more stories to kind of explore, and it's only going to get bigger and better from now on. So let's mod it. So shall we try that again? Now, the man to thank for this is Chuck Steele. He is the man behind the Fallout 3 interiors project and the New Vegas interiors project. And what he brings is a huge amount of work adding all of these interiors to the game, but it just gives that wonderful sense of immersion. Yes, there are still lots of places that are boarded up, but what I often find is that you end up walking around these cities expecting them all to be shut, but now you're walking around with them pleasantly surprised at how many of them are open. So here's one. This wasn't open before. Now it is. And we can go and have a little look through. And these aren't just like cookie cutter houses that he puts together. Every single one has its own little story, its own little kind of setup. There's a lot of alcohol kind of spilled all across the floor here. We've got obviously some big drinkers and barbecuers here, and you can start asking the questions, were these here before the war? Were these here after the war? What's happened before and kind of afterwards? And he's been making interiors now for a long time because he's now done it for 3 games. And the professionalism and the interest that comes through is exceptional. And what you'll find is that some of them are new exterior zones, like the house that we just looked at, and some of them are new interior zones, like this very, very nicely made interior house here. I'm running quite a few mods to make things kind of a lot darker, so I will have to Jesus, put on my torch and discover a mannequin right in front of me. But you can, and what you'll find is brilliantly done. I mean, this wonderful sense of just everything collapsing. Here's this wonderful sense of mess, if that's kind of a compliment, but there's just junk everywhere, and often it's useful stuff for you, and you can have an explore, and there'll be the odd little useful thing as well, like a burnt man-to-man comic. Now it's mine. And the little toy rocket ships and things like that. But none of these will be game breaking, and this is very much the kind of first few releases, and he said that at the moment he's only done Concord, and he's only done 11 houses and interiors and exteriors, but I'm sure more will be on the way. And I would advise this is one that you bad things happen, bad things going on. Dog me, what's going on? Dog me. There's some chewing, There's some killing. There's some savaging. Am I even going to discover what the hell's going on? Ah! Deadness. So much deadness. So much death. Ah! Okay. And sometimes the odd little baddie will pop up as well. I don't want to spoil the whole mod for you or show you every single interior because I think that's too much. Let me just show you one more exterior so you can kind of get the idea. These are nicely dotted around Concord as well. So it's not like you've got like 4 that have suddenly been made over the left-hand side of the city and then none over the other side. You know, you've got them just kind of nicely spread around these kind of new cells. So let me show you one from all the way over the other end. And this is definitely a mod that, what I was saying before we got attacked, was this is definitely a mod I recommend that you endorse and track on the Nexus, because this is one that you'll want to keep installing as the new updates come, because it will make the whole wasteland or Commonwealth, whichever term gets stuck in your head, just feel so much more real and so much more interesting. Now, is there any reason you might not want to install this? Yes, there's one. As we come into this other new interior here, there's a fridge door. If you are the kind of player that likes to just kind of play through the main plot lines and you like everything to kind of be part of a quest, then this won't be for you, because these are basically completely non-quest related interiors. So if you're the kind of player that likes to just play through things quickly, and if you find an interior you like it to be kind of like, right, so this is going to be important for some reason, then you could find this mod quite distracting, because what it basically does is add loads more of interiors that aren't related to anything else. But if you're the kind of player, or you're looking for a kind of playthrough that's a lot slower and you kind of explore each kind of interior and house, and you want to think about the people that might have lived there and what might have happened here, and kind of, you know, see the chem box covered in blood and kind of think, I wonder if there's anyone still out there. Or do you know what I mean? If you're that kind of a player that likes to kind of take their time and explore the situations, you know, who put these boards up? Why? You know, what's going on? Will they be coming back? Will they miss this cap stash? You know, that kind of thing. Then this mod adds so much more immersion, and I really just want to thank the mod author Chuck Steele for all the work he's done on all of these mods, because they are great. And once he gets round to doing the whole Commonwealth, this will be truly an essential mod. So let's check out the very, very easy install. The installation is basically as standard as it can get. Now, bear in mind, it is the 3rd of May. So if you're watching this in the future, then hello future you, but things may be different programs, etc, etc. But as of right now, you come over to the Beantown Interiors project, which is currently on version 3, as of today, and you come across and you read the description in case there's anything else you need to know and things you need to find out. You head across into the files button, you click download with manager. You should already have some sort of management program, Nexus mod manager, mod installer, mod organizer, etc, etc. It will download down here somewhere, and then you find it. It's currently in unassigned, but he may well place it at some point into new buildings or new lands or whatever. And then you right click it, and there'll be a button here that says activate, which is also where you come to uninstall it. Once you've done that, you just need to kind of run the game, and if all is well, then you will have successfully added a heck of a lot of more interiors to your game. Don't forget, of course, to come back over to either the website or in the mod and track and endorse the mod to support the mod developer, because we want to see lots more awesome things like these. Thank you for watching this little episode of Mod It. If you have found it useful, then like it, subscribe it, and come back for more. If you'd like to see your mods featured in Mod It, then do get into contact, and I will see you boys and girls real soon. You have been fantastic. Do you know what? So was I. Goodbye.